Are you struggling to pick up new habits? You started this year off, you were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start this new habit and it's falling off. You want the habits that you're doing to get you to 1 million? Well, let's talk about it. So first of all, to build a new habit, we're gonna use a process called habit stacking, right? And you have to habit stack for 67 days for a new habit to be built into you, right? So just like any other thing I'm trying to do, you got to do it for 67 straight days before it'll actually be a habit that you do without even thinking about it, right? So habit stacking is the process of attaching a habit to one that you already have, right? So for instance, and by the end of this video, you'll know how to do this, right? You'll know how to attach a habit to another one. Let me know right now down in the comments which habit you're trying to get, right? Which habit do you think will help you get to the $1 million mark, right? So, what things are we going to be attacking here? Well, I'll be honest with you, when I tried to start this, I wasn't really doing much, right? There was not very many habits to even attach to, right? Like, what was I gonna do? Start reading a book while I was playing video games? Or like, what was I gonna do? Start reading a book in the middle of dinner with 6 other people? Or was gonna pull out a book in the bar, getting hammered every night? Like it wasn't going to, like, those were my habits at the time, right? So for me, I had to figure out, something that's, I had to figure out things that I was doing, so that's the first thing, right? The first process is to figure out what habit you can attach another habit to. And honestly, when you start giving stuff up, so I've given up soda, I've given up coffee, given up alcohol, don't smoke cigarettes anymore, right? Those are all those habits that I got rid of, so I can't attach good habits to those habits, right? So, you could have read a book while you were smoking a cigarette, stuff like that, right? Or you could only have a cigarette if you read a book or something like, but that's habit stacking, right? So the ones I chose, right? So I read while I'm on the toilet now, right? Because that was one habit that we weren't ever going to lose, right? We're never going to lose having to go use the bathroom. So we'll always have a book when we go to the bathroom. Every time you pick up the phone for social media, I make sure that I look at one of the stocks on my watch list first, right? Now, this was actually, these were 2 habits that were actually going to get me to $1 million, right? Was reading to learn a new skill and using the skill that I learned every day, right? So the only way to know about stocks is to read about stocks, right? So if you want to be good in the stock market, which is where 90% of people's wealth is in the stock market, right? Right. Even if it's in REITs or something like that, where they're owning real estate through the stock market. So you have to learn about that stuff. Like, if you actually want to have money, you actually want to be a millionaire, you have to learn what millionaires own to be a millionaire, right? So this was the way that I chose to do it, right? So, I really didn't have much to go with, so obviously I went with pooping, showering, and stretching, because I just didn't have much to go on, right? But those are 2 examples, right? So first we're going to identify what habit that we can attach stuff to. Like I say, the two I talked about, pooping, and anytime you pick up your phone, you look at a stock, because you're going to pick up your phone 3 or 4 times a day, right? So you just, the first thing I'm going to do is look at a stock. I have to look at a stock before I can look at anything else, right? And those are the 2 habits that I stacked, Another thing I did is that, at the time I was making social media videos, and to the only way and the video editors for the phone came out. And so I started using those a lot more than, using the computer to edit videos. And so I was like, well, you know what? I can edit these videos while I'm walking on treadmill. So I stacked those two habits together on the treadmill. Now, I don't really do as much cardio anymore, because cardio is bad for your knees, and I'm already at the moderate arthritis level in my right knee. So we have to limit our cardio. We have to be effective with our cardio. Now, I can't do hours and hours of cardio anymore, unfortunately, because I enjoyed cardio. I enjoyed editing videos on the machine, and I enjoyed watching TV after that, But anyway, I digress. But you have to do this for 67 days. The key to this, the key to everything is do something for 67 days. If you don't do it for 67 days, you will not build that habit, right? So let me know what habit you're trying to build. If you're ready to get started on the life coaching journey, comment the word ready down below and we'll get you started, right? You may not have a terrible life, but you want some parts of your life to improve. You may have, just some things you need to work on. Life coach is good to help you with that. Obviously, I give away my affirmations for free to help your mindset. I give away my health and nutrition guide for free to help you get healthy. So pick those up in the description below if you haven't already. And, anything I can do to help you, obviously that's what I'm here to do. I'm Nate, I'm your life coach. Make sure you shop at Ensorsale.com and pick you up a cool inspirational t-shirt today. Use code FitfutureMD for 20% off, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.